Guys, welcome to this channel. Today we are discussing a runaway wife. A wife runs away with everything in the house. Guys, this husband comes home to an empty floor. There's nothing, not even a seat, not even a bed. And let me tell you guys, you got married to this man, you found him with a bed. Let's even say you only found him with a bed. In fact, he only had a bed and a small stool. So, all these other things we have brought together. Please like and subscribe to this channel, guys. This is a channel where we discuss issues of life. This is an issue of life. You get married to a man. He's a young man. You're a very young lady also. So you're starting life. But at least it is you who moves into the man's house. This is after the wedding. And guys, what is there? During your dating times, what is there in the man's house? There's a bed and a small stool. Then there's a stove at the corner there. There's a stove. And that house is small. It could be a single room. It could be just maybe a room and a bedroom. Maybe 2 rooms or something. It could even be a big house. You never know. But when people are starting life and they are young, they usually start from down there. So you don't expect so much from this guy. He could be maybe a son of a wealthy person, but anyway, usually life starts at there, where there is only a bed, a thin mattress, a stove, and 2 sufurias. Sufurias are cooking pots. So guys, hey, so you move in with this gentleman. It doesn't matter what arrangement, whether you do a wedding or not, but you don't have anything that you can call your own. So you just come in with your clothes also. And guys, you start life together. After some time, God blesses you and you manage to buy a coffee table. At least when you are eating food, you are not holding it by your hand. You are able to place it on a coffee table and a cup of coffee there. So you at least have a coffee table. So you see now, you now have a bed, a stool, a cooking stove, and a coffee table. And in the course of time, you people advance. Maybe both of you are working, or maybe one of you is working or hustling in whatever way. So guys, you are blessed, and you have the blessings. What is the first thing that comes into a guy's mind? Hey, let me tell you something. A guy will always think about the music system, a radio, what do you call them? Those with loudspeakers. So guys, here you are blessed with a very nice, I was giving somebody a key, and guys, you are blessed with an music system. So guys, when you are blessed with a music system, what do? You are there with your spouse, you are very happy, there is life in the music, in the house, and now the house is lively. Hey, guys, will a guy think of something else before the music system? Never. But anyway, they are allowed. Everybody deserves their happiness. So, if his happiness is in music, let it be. So he buys the music. If it were you to be asked, you'd have said, okay, let's get a seat first. But a seat is the thing that follows after that. And in the course of time, you as the lady has gone to the kitchen and noticed that there are 2 cups only, and you, during your escapades, you just go and buy a cup, a set of 6 cups and some teaspoons, and the kitchen is now starting to take order. So you have started life. So here you are now looking for some few plates. But by the time you accumulate some money, and you sit together to think of what is the next item, the gentleman will not tell you about an extra cooking pot. This guy will tell you, okay, let's now buy a seat. And also, you will also suggest that you buy a seat, because by this time you guys have started getting visitors. His friends have started visiting you guys, because now you know you have become a family. Of course, you had friends before this, and you also now invite your families to your home, and when you do, they come and they sit where? Where will they sit? So guys, you have to subscribe to this channel because this is where we discuss issues of life. And we have to grow this channel so that we keep discussing these things. And you know what? Subscribing costs you nothing. Just go and turn on that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell. This is where we discuss issues of life. And I'm sure this issue that I'm discussing here, at least everybody started there. Not everybody, okay. There is that blessed person who started life up there, maybe having been assisted by maybe family members or having maybe wedded in a big ceremony, and most of these items were given to you even before you settled in your own house. And for the common person, the regular person just starts where I'm talking. So, guys, you start there, and this now you started getting guests, so that you sit and say, okay, let's buy a seat. Let me tell you guys, the minute you buy a couch, that house becomes complete. It looks complete. It even looks complete, because once you welcome somebody into your house, the first thing is take a seat. You welcome somebody to take a seat. And that is the best thing that ever happens to a young couple. Now you have that nice couch there, and most of the times you are by the couch, you are seated there on the couch, maybe on the same seat together, because when people are in love, you don't, one person does not sit there and another one here. You usually sit on the one, the large one. And there you are now, it's always it is almost a complete home. Because there's a stove, and there are some cooking pots. Remember, you bought a set of 6 small cups, and now a few spoons, teaspoons, and tablespoons. And now, let me also tell you, even if you still have the 2 cooking pots, you are okay, because the little food you cook is enough for you. You don't need much. So, and a plate or 2, you are done. Now look, there is a couch. There is a couch in the living room. Or even if it is not in the living room, if it is in the same room, you are still very comfortable because it has fitted in there. So guys, you have started life. And guys, you don't even go to the extent of buying dining tables and dining seats. Those things, you don't think of them at this stage. Maybe later. So now, what happens later? What happens next? You go, I'm discussing something that has actually happened. It's real life. Somebody said, talk about this in your channel. Yes, and I have to talk about it. So guys, this girl now has started making her house look very smart. There is even a small carpet with thyme. There's a small carpet. And that house looks very organized. It's very organized because there's a lady who tidies it up. It is tidied up, and everything, every cushion is in its place. Then every meal, you know, this gentleman comes home to a meal every evening, and so is life. That is how people start life. Guys, it is very sweet, because there is nothing like coming home to a meal that is cooked. And guys, you feel very, very good. If in the course of time, you people have now even stayed for 2 or 3, for about a year or so, and here or 2 years, and now here, the gentleman starts, you can even take his phone, he can take yours, but one of the days, I'm discussing what somebody said, discuss this in your channel. One of the days, you people are now settled, you have a music system there, you have food in the kitchen, you have got a stove, you have got seats, you have got everything. Now, one of the days, the gentleman just leaves his phone there, and it rings, and it rings. So you are used to even taking his phone to him or saying, okay, he's left his phone there. So by the minute the phone rings, you pick it up and you look. Even if you don't peruse the phone or something, you have to pick the phone and see somebody's calling. So when somebody calls, you say, where are you? Your phone is ringing. So this gentleman had stepped out, and this phone rang, and the lady took the phone. The person who was calling was a lady. Was a lady. You know, Why she knew this was a lady? The name was saved as a mechanic, and they don't even own a car. So the lady picks the phone and says, "Hey, a mechanic is calling, and my hubby doesn't even own a car." And you know, so she says, have you known those people? And she says, let me slide it like I'm answering, but I'm not talk. I listen. And who is there? The other side? A lady's voice. So she kind of answered but not talk. And then there was, "Babe!" Why am I laughing? Guys, do you know that pain that you feel that cuts across your stomach like this? And you feel like, now I'm dead. I'm dead meat. I'm dead. Somebody's calling your spouse whom you have struggled with, buying this and that, starting a life, just when you are thinking about getting a baby. Somebody is there trying to spoil for you. And somebody is calling him babe. What is babe? And you're like, should I answer? Then you say, then you hear her say, "Babe, why are you not talking?" And this is the time now you answer and say, "Yes." You know now the lady will hear that's a lady's voice from the other end. And then she hangs up. She hangs up. Then there you are, still waiting for this gentleman. He had stepped out to come from out there. Then he comes in, calling you, "Babe, I have to," telling you that he has to step out. And it's like you are there looking at him, waiting for him now to attack him and ask him, who is this who is calling you babe on your phone? And it's like the man is like, "Who? Me? Nobody has called me. Nobody has calls me by that name." And you're like, somebody just called your phone, and before I could even say hello, she had started telling stories about, "Babe, how are you? Why are you so quiet?" And guys, let me tell you, this guy denies that it must have been a wrong number. It must have been a wrong number. And you know what? This time that he was coming in talking about stepping out, he was actually going to see that girl. Because when entering, he mentioned, "I have to go to the this garage near here. There's a mechanic I have to see." And then this lady of the house joined one dot to another and said, "Oh, no wonder she's saved as mechanic." What's wrong with you guys? Do you think we are so daft? Is it that you think women are so daft? Your ladies are not that daft. So this guy denies and says it must have been a missed call, but now even the issue did not erupt there. The issue erupted when this lady and this gentleman started asking the lady, "Why did you have to answer my call? Why didn't you wait for it to ring?" And this lady is explaining, "I answered because I saw the name is mechanic, and I said, maybe a mechanic that you know around is looking for you. And now that you're not here, I said, let me answer." No, you don't have to answer my phone. Why do you have to answer my phone?" So guys, things got from bad to worse, because this lady could not even be fooled anymore. Actually, she had seen some red flags and ignored. Like I said in the other video, you see some red flags and you ignore. And now here she says, "Okay, this man is taking me for a fool." Actually, I understand there are some other calls that had come in there before a call. It comes in and you ignore. Another one comes in and you just see somebody call and you don't even ask who that is. Sometimes you see him uncomfortable and talking and he steps out. Let me tell you, when you are the two of you living together as a couple and somebody answers the call, always on the seat when you are still there, but this particular call comes in and he has to step out by to go to the loo, to the toilet, to the washroom, to go and answer a call there. When it is just the two of you, this raises an eyebrow, because you wonder, what is he hiding from? Whom is he hiding from? Why does he have to go and talk out there? Because this is not usual. Usually, this is not normal. So this lady had seen all these things. So now, this video, guys, please like and subscribe. Kwanza subscribe. First of all, subscribe. After subscribing, hit that notification bell. like and share. This is a story to be shared because people have gone through these issues. This is a channel where we discuss issues of life, and people have gone through these issues. And you may think it is only you. You are the only one going through stuff. But people have gone through stuff, guys. It's good to share this story so that people can hear and know that people go through stuff. And now, this lady here, hey, had to act. I don't know after how long, but she just had to act. So one day she said, okay, I sacrificed my small money. He sacrificed his little money, and we bought a couch. We bought two or three spoons and plates. And now I'm gonna start life. I'm still young. I'll not stay here with somebody who's not faithful the first year and the second year, and then I start getting wasted. When my time is gone, is when I'm going to start life. So me, I'm going to start life. And she says, okay, what I'll do, I'll take my stuff and go. And he'll come home and find that I'm not here. So this lady looks for a Thai weekend when this guy had traveled. The guy usually used to travel like on assignments here and there, work related. And now this particular season, the lady knew, okay, this guy has to travel the coming weekend. So she made arrangements. She made arrangements with other girlfriends out there, and she moved out of the house with everything, including the bed that she found in that home. Can you imagine somebody moving out with a bed? And guys, here you are coming in. Hey, let me tell you, this gentleman came in but did not even believe his eyes. He entered the house and he thought he had entered the neighbor's house. You know the way you'd go back outside the house to check whether you mistakenly entered the neighbor's house. Because he entered and found the door unlocked. On entering like this, actually I was not told how big that house was. I wasn't told. I should have inquired whether it was maybe a one-bedroomed house or two-bedroomed house or maybe a single room. I didn't ask. But I'm imagining a house where there was a bed, there were seats, there were bed, seats, and then there were what? There was a cooking area, and there was a store. I'm imagining it must not have been maybe a single room. I don't know how big the house is, but he entered, he thought he had entered the wrong house, and he had to go back outside and check whether it is his house because there was nothing. Now, the question is, does anyone deserve this? Guys who are watching this video, does anyone deserve this kind of does anyone deserve this? You guys, I know you are going to say, yeah, nobody deserves this. That's what men are going to say. Nobody deserves this. Nobody deserves to do this to you. Why didn't she go? You'll say that. But this lady, and all the ladies are going to say, how do you waste my time? You waste my whole 1 year or my whole 2 years knowing that you're still having other women out there and they are calling you even when in the house. Ladies will say that. So guys, what do you think? Go to the comment section down there and let us discuss this story here and see what do you think? If it were you, what would you do? What would you think is the wrong here? We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.